Sam, I suppose in terms of finding that consistency and performance you guys have been after, no better time to do it than Bledisloe won, a trophy that means a lot to this team?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, obviously, we're proud of the performance put out the other weekend, but it's certainly time to back it up. We haven't been pleased with our inconsistencies this year, and yet you're right. A trophy like this on the line over here, it's a tough place to play Aussie in Australia. We haven't always had great success here, so and we know how. Been a two-match series compared to three. This first one is critical.
What's your read on the Wallabies been so far this year?
Pretty good, to be honest. I think they've got a very good full pack. They've had a lot of success with their driving maul, and yeah, when they get humming, they can score points quickly. So yeah, we've done a lot of work on them. Plenty of focus on ourselves as well, as always. But yeah, I feel like we've had a good week's prep. Got over here nice and early, had a full week. It's been a little bit all over. The kilter's been thrown out having a Thursday night in terms of our days and the language we use because we're so used to the structure. But yeah, we can't wait for it.
Given you've held the Bled obviously for so long, is there a fear of losing it at all within the group?
Yeah, absolutely. Winning and losing, they're both sort of strong motivators, but in different ways. Yeah, there's a fear of losing it. There's the pressure, but yeah, you look at that in a positive spin too, man. Like that's something that motivates us to make sure it's not on our watch. At the moment, the way we view it is no one's holding the trophy. When it comes up for grabs again each year, it's on the line, and both teams, particularly this year, have equal chance to. Both teams have a good chance of winning it. So it's up to us to go out there and take it.
Sam, these sorts of tests always bring up, I guess, a lot of trans-Tasman chat. Certainly on this side of the Tasman, there seems to be a lot of suggestion that this is the Wallabies' best chance to win it back in 20 years. How do you tend to respond to that kind of chat?
Well, first of all, I wasn't aware of it. So, sort of focusing on stuff in camp and look, think about the Aussies. It doesn't matter what's going on. They're always got plenty of confidence in themselves and their ability, and they've shown that time and time again how they can front up. There's been some absolute classic matches in the time that I've been involved where games go right down to the wire, and I expect the intensity to be right up there tomorrow night, right from the outset. I think it'll be a brutal encounter, and yeah, we're ready for it.
Sam, a few changes to the makeup of the loose forwards. How do you expect those guys to go, and what's the balance like just in training this week?
Yeah, good. Scooter's, I think he's done a really good job at 6. The times he's been called upon at the start of the year. And it just makes sense having the big man Brody back. He loves these encounters. And then Hoskins he's been patiently waiting for his opportunity. And another impressive Super Rugby campaign. He's been training the house down with us. He's been putting on a good show and helping us prepare every week, and I know he's ready for his opportunity. He's excited about it. And
on a personal level, do you take a lot out of Hamilton, a lot of confidence?
Yeah, for sure. It's nice to put out a performance, not just as a team but as an individual that you're proud of, and then again the response and the challenge to that's to go again.
What are your thoughts on why you haven't been able to kind of go back to back this year? I mean, have you been able to pinpoint anything?
Look, I mean, some of them, no 2 test matches and no 2 weeks are ever going to be the same. You can have good performances without having the same result on the scoreboard. So I don't think we can get caught up in that. But always when we haven't had a performance or we have had a good one, you go back and look at the week's preparation and make sure that was spot on. And maybe sometimes we thought it was, but it may not have been quite where it needed to be. And when the margins are small, that can be the difference. So the other part is, I think, we've been improving gradually in the last 4 tests. Even the one we lost to RG, a lot of the areas in that game we actually got right. We just didn't get the scoreboard one right. So hopefully we've been putting in the work. So hopefully we can keep trending in that direction.
Have you done anything different this week to kind of try and change that up? Coming off a win, have you done anything different?
No, we just identified that the areas that have been going well and where we want to keep making small shifts and improvements, and then honing in on those. And obviously the coaches have been crucial in driving that.
Just on the Wallabies, I think they made 8 starting changes, fairly new loose forward trio and some big boys in that pack. Do you expect them to come hard at the breakdown?
I think if they've picked a loose forward trio that's they're all good, strong ball carriers. I think they'll be anticipating the game's going to be quite physical. I think the breakdown's always important, but often, the result of the breakdown is how well the team is playing on top in terms of getting over the game line and carries. So, I think they've picked a loose forward trio that we'll hopefully try and do that, and it's our job to nullify that and put it back over them.
And coming off that big win last week, Sam, is there a bit of a different mood around the camp? Is there a lot more positive around the All Blacks at the moment?
Look, we're still pretty positive in house, because we're looking at the key areas we're looking to get better at. But there's certainly, I suppose, a different feel, but there's still that deep desire to want to back it up, because it's only one performance, and so I think there's huge desire and hunger to want to put out another one.